I don't think there is any government that has killed its people more than the Ruto government in history of Kenya. Koro Ruto has good meaning for us because he's giving our dead state funeral. When you die and you are given a state funeral.
All right, so a very good evening to you. Welcome back to Classic TV Network. My name is Onesmus Kioko and thank you for keeping off your busy schedule to this particular episode. Na siku zote Waswahili wanasema lisemalo lipo na kama alipo jua liko njiani laja. To all my returning subscribers, nawapenda sana because mmekuwa mkilike, mkishare, mkicomment and also leave an opinion at the comment section. And let's dive into today's episode. Na kuna video imekuwa ikitrend sana for the last 6 hours, na imekuwa ni video ya certain Archbishop, and he was saying that if there's a government that imekuwa ikiwa watu wengi sana ni gava yake William Samuel Ruto. Tangia enzi za Kenyatta, za Moi, za Kibaki, za Uhuru na hii time ya Ruto, if there's someone who has been killing young people innocently ni William Samuel Ruto. And ask myself, the same churches zenye ulikuwa unapeana pesa sasa wanakukemea. And I'm very much happy that churches are now becoming vocal for what is happening in our country, Kenya. There are some bishops, there are some pastors, there are some church leaders when you're like, hawezi zungumza some of the evil things in happen kwa country because wamepewa pesa na wamenyamaza. Some of them are tumbocrats. But seeing an archbishop standing up and addressing the evil that happened in the country, to me is a win. I was very happy. Despite of having a bad day, after I listened to those words, I was very happy. And since William Samoei Ruto became the president, nini ya maana imehappen? Tumeona vijana wamekuwa kienda maandamano. Some bills are very punitive. The finance bill ilikuwa very much punitive. Vijana wakaenda kuandamana. But what happened? The young people are being killed. Some were butchered at a close range. Vijana walipigwa risasi. And the young people were being killed. Number one, they had just a phone, a flag, and a bottle of water, and they were saying that Ruto must go. Oh, don't pass those punitive bills. But the police, the only thing they could do is to kill those young people. What will William Samoei Ruto answer Kenyans? Because sahi ni mwana amerudi kwa magari, amepanda juu ya gari, anafanya campaign, lying to people that tutatenga, tutafanya. Imagine in a span of 3 years unaambia watu bado tunatenga, tunafanya. Instead of telling people that I've built a stadium, nimejenga watoto shule, nimepeana ido, nimefanya hivi na hivi, sasa anaambia watu nitafanya. When you give me a second term nitafanya. Nothing you've done already, and now you're asking Kenyans to give you a second term. I saw this gentleman boldly say that ule mtu alikuwa anampea pressure ni Raila, but come 2027 atawanyorosha asubuhi na mapema. Some leaders are very shameless. Very, very shameless. You'll be told to pay cash simply because SHA haikavi some services. And even when you go to an hospital alafu uambiwe that ununue dawa, utaenda huko nje na utaambiwa like usiende kwa chemist zingine, enda kwa ile chemistry. Only surprisingly to realize that zile dawa unastahili upewe hospitali wamezichukua wakazitoa kwa chemistry iko nje na wakakuforce ununue something that you should be getting for free. And ask myself like, what will be the future of our country, Kenya? This is not the Kenya that I knew. Time ya Kibaki we used to have free education. Time ya Uhuru tulikuwa na linda mama. Mwanamke akizaa hakuwa analipa anything. But saa hii ukuje uzae and go to a public hospital, you'll be forced to pay 15 to 20,000. I saw Mike Mbuvi Sonko the other day. Alilipa some pending bills za almost 100 women wenye walikuwa washajifungua but hawana pesa kutoka juu bills zilikuwa zishapile up. But ingekuwa time ya Uhuru, linda mama na NHIF ingecover all those things, ingekuwa imecover hizo vitu zote. But the president is focusing on an issues. Tell me something like housing yenye like sahi ana focus kujenga, itasaidia kina nani? Even if you build 10,000 units, Kenya tuko na population ya 40 million people, zitasaidia watu wa nani? A small fraction. And we know the reason why affordable housing sahi inashughulikiwa is simply because William Samoei Ruto ashapea tenda mwindi fulani mwenye anamuzia chuma na simiti so that he can be getting some small shares hapo. And come 2027, the young people, you have the voice, you have the power to choose the right leaders. Not wale wasi watakuja wameanza kuja kutusumbua na kutumiza. They are passing some punitive bills. The other day we saw our neighbors pale Tanzania. Young people are being butchered just simply when they decided to boycott the election, simply because all the opposition leaders were being jailed. Because all the opposition leaders were being jailed, so Mama Samia Suluhu akaona that sahi I'll win with landslides, and that is what William Samoei Ruto is focusing to do come 2027. I saw a certain leader from Rift Valley the other day was saying that in case Kenyans go to Uganda or Tanzania na waanze kuandamana, nyorosha watu alafu arudishe Kenya. I saw the president tell people that when you go to the demonstration mtapigwa risasi ya mguu alafu mpeleka kwa koti. And ask myself, what killed Rex Masai? Rex Masai alikufa after alipigwa risasi ya mguu because of excess bleeding. Yani imagine a leader who claims to care about Kenyans problem, he will say that shoot them on their leg, wapige risasi ya mguu. It is very shameful, very very shameful. NHIF is not working now. School fees ya wanafunzi shuleni imepata kuongezewa. So I'm asking myself, who will be affording that school fees? Who will be paying around 70 to 50,000 Kenyan shilling na nia? Nakumbuka time yangu high school hata nilikuwa nalipa 25k mwaka mzima high school. 25k to 30k, but sai school fees imepanda juu. So itakuwa like elimu ni watu wachache. Something that we never expected. Something that we never expected could happen. But anyway, what I can say is that one term is real and all those leaders are going to go home.